and girls, I am Ty the Turtle.
And I'm Joshua.
Welcome to our super secret hideout called the Turtle Shell. Are you ready to say the hero's pledge with us?
Yeah, Ty!
All right, now stand up and repeat after me. I pledge to be a hero.
I pledge to be a hero.
This and every hour.
This and every hour.
Because God gives me strength.
Because God gives me strength.
And God gives me power.
And God gives me power.
Great job, kids. Now all of you can take a seat. God gave us what we need to be heroes. God gave us arms. Everyone, let me see your muscles. Oh, wow, you are all so strong. Now, flap your arms like a bird. Whoa, you might just take off. We can do so many things with our arms, and the very best thing we can do is use our arms to serve God. Let's see if our friends Zara, Danielle, and Brandon have learned anything about that.
Zoom! 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 Oh, sorry.
Zara, what are you up to?
I'm trying to fly.
Well, what are you doing that for?
I'm practicing being a hero.
Zara, you know you've already been a hero.
What?
Well, God helps you to be a hero by giving you the strength to serve and protect others.
Well, how do you do that?
Well, it can be hard to stand up for something that's right. Like if someone's teasing your friend, you should tell them to stop. Or maybe they're sitting all alone. It might be hard to go and talk to them, but God gives us the strength because He is so strong.
Well, hey, I've done that before. That's how I met Abby. She was sitting alone, so I walked up to her and said, "Hello." You mean that was God's power?
Yes, God gives us the strength to do the right thing.
That sounds like a superhero pledge to me. Because God gives me strength and God gives me power. I'm already a hero because God helps me to love others.
Cool, huh?
Yeah! Super cool! Zoom!
Zoom!
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes your dreams so high. He's the one who makes me
Wow, that was so great! I am a hero when I use my arms to protect others and serve God. That reminds me of a story in the Bible. The Bible is a special book where God's words are written. God introduces himself to us in the Bible, and he introduces his son, Jesus. Now, the Bible tells us many great stories about real heroes. A hero is someone who believes in God. Let's look at one now. There was once a young shepherd boy named David. He took care of his family's sheep, and he loved God and loved God's people, the Israelites. Now the Philistines had a mighty warrior named Goliath. Goliath was a big bully to the Israelites. He said, "I dare you to send one of your puny soldiers to fight me." The Israelite army was so scared, no one wanted to fight Goliath. David heard Goliath shouting, and he could not believe his ears. David had a heart for God and knew God would protect him, so he volunteered to go out and fight Goliath. Everyone thought it was silly that David would fight Goliath. He was just a boy. But David knew God's arms of protection would be around him. David went down to a stream and found 5 smooth stones. He took his slingshot and walked toward Goliath. The giant laughed. "Ha ha! Who's this? A boy? A little boy? Is that the best you can do, Israelites?" David knew that God would help him. No matter how big the giant was, God was bigger. David took a stone and loaded it into his slingshot. He slung the stone at Goliath, and it hit him right in the forehead. The enormous giant fell to the ground and was dead. When the Philistine army realized David had won, they all ran away in fear. They knew that God was more powerful than anyone on earth. David didn't win because he was strong. Goliath was stronger than David. David won because God is strong, and God is way stronger than Goliath or anything or anyone else. I'm so glad God is strong, and I'm so glad we got to hear a story from the Bible today. Join us next time, kids, as we learn about how to be heroes. Until then, stand up and repeat the hero pledge with me. I pledge to be a hero.
I pledge to be a hero.
This and every hour.
This and every hour.
Because God gives me strength.
Because God gives me strength.
And God gives me power.
And God gives me power.
Super job! You can sit down now, kids. We will see you next time in the turtle shell as we learn how to be true heroes. See ya!